Yeah, wrist, man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her blame she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, one point to guard.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team count, that's a big number.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Get ready, dog.
Yo, what's up? Oh, working from home. Okay, okay.
This be the green light. Go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know.
Alright, cool. Good thing I'm available, so we good. Yeah, I was off last night, but I was chilling with the fam, man. Yep. Oh, you know what's funny? Yep. Don't want the game to come in between that. No. And that's the only game I play, though. That's the thing about it. So it's like, that's only, you know what I mean? That's cool. Like, I can't play that. That's why. But, what about I tell you? Nah, yeah, good thing I didn't even worry about the draft. I realized I only had like 3 picks, like a 4th and 7th round pick.
Back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife
I'm looking for, what did I get? I need a center, yo. I ain't got no center.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Who you got, Packers?
Their guys get set to match up between the
only reason I guess because I saw a lot of movements
on
the transactions.
Take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
All right, now we got to play better this time. Got to play better. This is my team now. No excuses.
Ready, break.
It's my team.
My team.
On first down, Cox. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching
my man from his upgrade last time.
The word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
I know, but you definitely did. You know what? Yeah, we didn't play. It was the Chiefs, yeah.
Right back to him on first down. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. No. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Pilot, 64, weak. 5.
On first down, McLaughlin looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. It's Cox. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You draw Porkers. Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Looking to throw. McLaughlin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
Big stop.
General West. Shoot.
On first down, it's Cox. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
55. I got you. Pop.
Off play action. McLaughlin.
Good
Into
pick.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25.
I thought he was going to get a little separation.
Big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
They'll run on first down. Red. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
Yeah, you
if you keep moving laterally,
that's what I didn't
creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside
later.
later.
Contain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
If you don't get, like, he doesn't run with him, he just scrambles with him. Like,
now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard
so if you pass,
line.
every time you pass rush, you have to R1 for outside contain.
Another fine
If you try to, the spine is, that's what I was doing, and that was stupid.
Typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration.
Like when you spy, they don't rush unless the quarterback is rushing.
And let's face it, partner, the running back
So that's what ate me up. Like that's why I lost with him. Like if you do outside contain, then they're rushing, but they're rushing towards the outside, keeping them inside the pocket. And then you stand up, and then it's like, okay. So all that fluky stuff that was going on.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5.
Yeah,
to about
there's no
the
pressure.
39.
I looked at it. I had no pressure. He was right. I had no pressure on him.
Before when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
And that's why, because I was spying him. Because he's moving around, but the spy doesn't work for that. You got to outside contain.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He called me out on it, and he was right.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And an alley to run. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Bullet high.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Hey, high 7. Let's make these babies snap.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
2nd and 2. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I had to make a substitution in my cornerback situation.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The run there on 1st down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things off.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the gun, Daniels. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Good play.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us
Good
to
play.
the end of the first
That was the only thing that was there.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's
Good
the
play.
Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Adams. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. And
hold on, something don't look right with this. Nah. Let's see my slot corner. Yeah, I knew something didn't look right. You may be on the bench, but you gonna play. I'm like, hold on, why is he on all the way on the bench?
Put up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, we got that cluster look, that cluster formation.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run on 2nd down with Adams. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
What are you doing? Whoa.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Okay.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Be smart about what we're doing here.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2nd and 5.
You can't break. You come on, dog. He's not. He could break like that and turn back and pick the ball
He's
off.
picked off at his own 46.
Bro.
And he will bring it back. An interception.
He was going one way. I saw him, and he broke and turned back around. That's all user though.
This
You
is
got
the #1 defense
that's all
in
user.
the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Can't play you guys when you're playing the computer because there's no way that he broke that way and turned back
but the ball's in
and
the
got
air.
that.
They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Yeah,
So
the whole play is it's like it takes. He went that way.
And now the kick is away.
All right, I'll adjust because.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yo, he clearly let off and went that way. Okay.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
X3, 285.
On 1st down, it's Cox. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the left side. Cox. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Back to throw. McLaughlin. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
18 Gator.
Check out read. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Hey, rock it.
Now a give right side. Byers. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 8. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Charlie.
Looking to throw. McLaughlin. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time.
Let's put that team on the
Protein spill. Hard, hard. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Recon, 132 fighter. Snap.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cox. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, Byers, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and through. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And some room to maneuver. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He goes 95 yards to the house.
And you know what? I re-signed 2 players. I signed 2 players just before we played because I knew that my special team has been a problem because I only had like 48 players.
The point after is good, and it's now 17-14. So now the other return teams out there as they're trying to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And I don't. That's when I don't practice on that, but I do go to the lab.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hey, Orbit.
To throw on 3rd down. McLaughlin. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. And he stopped immediately there. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, McLaughlin. And that is
come on, Lamb. You're supposed to catch that.
So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Bro.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us down. We're going to keep getting sacks.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, McLaughlin. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
Come on, man. Like they can't tackle.
Down the left side, it's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Dangerous.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game.
Dangerous.
As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second.
And he takes this one in.
Did you see that?
Colts touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to
21
just kick
points
the
given
extra
up
point
on
line's
one play.
unsuccessful.
Okay, glad it ain't the playoff.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
But we're
send
gonna come
this
back
one
though.
away.
We're not going down like this though. Not going out like that.
And that'll carry over
Not
the
going
back
out like
line of the
this.
end
We
zone
gonna
for a
play.
touchback.
We're gonna play.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On first down, it's Cox. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Down. 60 outlaw.
After the 36-yard line.
Hey, exit. Hit it.
To throw on second down, McLaughlin. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run on first down. It's Cox. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
60 Pittsburgh.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Check X3. 218. Chop it. 15. Check 15. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cox. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Protein spill. Bravo. Switch it.
Throwing on first down. McLaughlin. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cox, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll keep it on the ground. Red, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He finds an opening past the 40. He'll get this one to Patrick as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Can't play in that position.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On first down, Red. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hey, check.
They'll keep it on the ground. Red, he's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. A carry for Adams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Again, here's Adams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? On 3rd down, they go with Adams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And his kick is indeed good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Obviously, touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, it means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
We got to step it up. Safe. Check.
22 jet bomber.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Yo, come on, bro.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
10-2 start. Pilot, 64. Win. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLaughlin. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Two draw quarters. Ready?
And to give this time to the tailback. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cox, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
18 games.
To throw on 2nd down. McLaughlin, that's complete. It's Bell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, McLaughlin. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
13-point deficit. Sack hurt.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, McLaughlin. And an alley to run.
I'm trying to flip it.
The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long. He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Ready? Take one. 57. Rip right, rip right.
On 3rd down, Daniels.
Why is he just standing there not reacting?
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands.
That's caught inside the 20. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 19 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
you know where I'll be at.
we brought analytics into the game, and
you know where I'll be at.
The data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Adjustments have been made. This game wasn't even about like, yo, what do I need to do better? It's like, yo, kick return, 2 kick sixes. I get a chance to see the offense. I get a chance. I'm disappointed. I didn't get a chance to see you in the passing game because I made some adjustments for that.
And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to it?